we are putting together what we hope will be a robust, evidence-based report on the state and prospects for the social sciences in the UK for the next 5 to 10 years.
We've put together a working group that's met several times over the second half of 2014.
This is a mix of leading academics and others from across the social sciences.
We've been meeting to discuss creating a document that will have real public and political impact.
And David Walker has been drafting the report, and each time we meet, we go over what he's written, we give our feedback, we give suggestions of how it could be changed, improved, and by early 2015 we'll have a report that we will all put our names to.
Which will end up becoming a pre-election report that will be published by Sage in January or February next year, in time to influence the general election and subsequent discussions on the run-up to spending review.
So there's a working group who's come together to write the report, but they asked whether a group of us might come together and perhaps just offer some hopefully constructive comments on the various drafts of the report as they go through.
What unites the social sciences is strong and important. And differences between the social sciences are quite small in the grand scheme of things.
For all of us within the science community very broadly, we have to be able to make a strong and coherent case.
To have a public statement of why the social sciences matter, which can be read and understood and utilised by policymakers, politicians, but also hopefully other actors in the public sphere, journalists, civil society organisations, but also the social sciences themselves, to think about how they can transform themselves and go forward over the coming years.
I mean, I would like it to be able to be something that would make politicians going forward into the next election think we've really been missing a trick. We haven't engaged with social science enough. We could really make much more of a difference to the way things work in the UK if we took more notice of social scientists, if we utilised their methodology even more, if we noticed that we're actually using social science ideas, and that they were really excited about that. That would be what I'd like, that they felt really excited about what social science can offer.
And to that end, it's critical, as we think about the election and the choices in it, that we understand the necessity of support for a certain volume, a certain size of social science activities. The challenges facing this country, whether viewed from policymakers, viewed by firms, viewed by households, viewed by individuals, will require, if they are to be dealt with, managed, resolved, the application of, the deployment of, the enrichment of knowledge from social science, research, practice, activity.
I see very much in reading the Business of People a common view that we need to maintain our commitment, we need to increase our commitment to social sciences. The case is well made that we should recognise the importance of social sciences in the whole family of sciences as important for our economic future, as well as the future of our society and how we think of ourselves as a society and as a nation.
When I look at the role that our universities and the heritage of our universities and the fame of our universities can play in the way that Britain talks about itself on the world stage, I think it is a really easy thing to not notice you're missing until it's gone.
That it's really helpful to see a positive and robust report. But I don't read this as saying that the only value of social science is in utility.
It's easy to completely not understand the full impact of trained social sciences in business, trained social scientists in business around the world.
All of us on the panel have got that understanding as funders or as, chief execs in large research companies doing field work, that you have to start at the beginning and you have to think about how you resource for the future.
It's absolutely imperative that we continue to invest in enthusiastically science and social science in particular.
The amount of money we're talking about to support British social science in all of its different ways is so small compared to the benefits it brings. It's kind of crazy we have the discussion, isn't it? Because of the benefit it brings.
I think it's in all of our interest that everyone is aware of the successes and the contribution that social sciences in the UK make.